Hello friends, this is Rajul Suthar, Assistant Professor of Sri Swaminarayan Institute of Technology, BART, Gandhinagar. Previously in Advanced Java Programming, Unit 3, Servlet API, we have discussed the Servlet lifecycle as well as deployment descriptor, HTTP session and cookie, as well as we have discussed some important method related to the cookie. Let me discuss filter API. So what do you mean by Java filter? The filter API, servlet filters are nothing but the Java class. The filter are basically used for request and response. So in the request, using the client send a request for accessing the backend, like filters intercept this request, and in the response the filter help in manipulating the response which is sent from the backend to the client. We will discuss types of the filter like authentication filter, encryption filter, image conversion filter, logging filter and data compression filter. Let me discuss one by one. First of all, this is the web client and web container, and this is a servlet program. So this filter work like this. Whenever web client make a request, it pass through the filter, and filter request is sent to the servlet program. And response same way, first servlet program will response to the filter, and this filter responds to the web client. Filter is used for pre-processing of request and post-processing of request. Filter are configured in the deployment descriptor like web.xml file of the web application. Uses of filter: recording all incoming requests. We can say that it maintain the track and logs the IP address of computer from which the request originate. It required for conversation, data compression and encryption, decryption, as well as input valid or not, check the valid or not. So what is a filter? Filter is an object that invoke at processing, pre-processing and post-processing of request. It is mainly used for performing the filtering tasks such as conversation, login, compression, encryption, decryption, input validation, all things. The servlet filter is pluggable, so it is entry is defined in the web. Here we will discuss the javax.servlet package that contain the three interface of filter API. First, filter, filter chain, filter config. So what do you mean by filter interface? For creating any filter, you must implement the filter interface. Filter interface provide the life cycle, or same way like servlet life cycle. Filter interface provide the life cycle method for the filter, like method name is init filter config space config. So this init method is nothing but the initialization. Init method is invoked only once. It is used to initialize the filter. Then second method, void do filter. It work with the HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response object. Filter change, in the type of each change. Do filter method is invoked every time when user request to any response to which the filter is mapped. It is used to perform the filtering task. Void destroy, this method invoke only once when filter is taken out of the service. Here example, public void init filter config through servlet exception. Do filter, it work with the servlet request object, servlet response object. Filter change through IO exception, servlet exception. We require the logic of filter here. And destroy, so this method is for garbage collection. It automatically clean up all the data for new request. Filter chain interface, this object of filter chain is responsible to invoke the next filter or resource in the change. This object is passed in the do filter method of filter interface. Filter change interface contain only one method, that is void do filter. So it pass the control to the next filter or resource. Here the example, filter change do filter request comma response, so it send the request to the new resource. And last one is filter config. Filter config is created by the web container. This object can be used to get the configuration information from web.xml file. So method like void init, string get init parameter, and so get init parameter is return the parameter value of the specified parameter name. And initialization method, we all familiar, init method is invoked only once when it is used to initialize the filter object. Here same way, let me check the example. So filter1.java web container, this class we merge with the index.html file. So in the index only I write the name of the title like filter and one link filter servlet. By click on href, just click on this link, click here. What is the configuration of web.xml file? So here in the web.xml we required the name of the servlet like filter servlet, and same way the class name is filter servlet. One mapping method servlet mapping, it required the name of the servlet, that is a filter servlet, and pattern is filter servlet also, that is a URL pattern. And web.xml again need one filter name, that is f1, and name of the class is filter1. So we map this filter by f1 and filter class. In the Java program of filter, that is the name of filter1.java, it required the override method, that public void init filter config argument 0 through overriding init method we require for initialization for servlet filter do filter servlet request servlet response filter change IO exception servlet exception print writer out is equal to response dot get writer out dot print filter is invoked before and change do filter request and response, so it send a request to the next resource. Out dot print filter is invoked after with the response. First is required for the request and filter is invoked after, means it work with the response. So finally we require the destroy method to clean up or for garbage collection. Override and destroy method, this is a simple program already we discussed. So this is the output, filter is invoked before welcome to servlet and filter is invoked after. This one is a by using filter1.java while we execute the request. Welcome to servlet, this is execution by performing the filter servlet.java class, so servlet code. And third one is required filter1.java execute with the response, first request then execution with response. This is a second example, we work with two filter. So check the configuration of each and every parameter. If authenticate user is authenticate or client is authenticate, then request will handle. Same way this is the index.html file for filter. Try this example. So this is the output of second example. Try this example yourself. Filter 1 is invoked before, filter 2 is invoked before. Here the message by using header h1 h2, and filter 2 is invoked after, filter 1 is invoked after. What is the advantage of filter? Filter is pluggable. One, filter don't have dependency on to the another resource, less maintenance cost. The servlet filter is pluggable, so its entry is defined in the web.xml file. If we remove the entry of filter from web.xml file, filter will be removed automatically and we don't need to change the servlet, so maintenance cost will be less. This is the important question of GTU. First is what is filter, list of the application of filter, explain the configuration of filter using deployment descriptor, this type of question. Servlet with JDBC we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you for attending this session.